Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there. And we gonna talk about how the Milwaukee Bucks got blown out by the New York Knicks, 127-98. The Knicks won the season series 2-1 because they only played them 3 times this season, and this was the last time they faced them. Bucks go to 26-32 and 14-14 at home. They was at home in this game. The Knicks go to 38-22 and 16-14 on the road. New York ended up winning the first quarter 38-30. They won the second quarter 39-27. 26-26 was the third, but the Bucks needed to outscore them to be able to win the game, but they didn't. And then the Knicks also beat them in the fourth quarter 24-15. So they ended up beating them in every single quarter besides the third, but they didn't lose any ground since it was tied. Every starter for the Knicks ended up scoring in double figures. 28 minutes for OG Anunoby. 24 points is what he was able to give him. He went 8 of 10 from the field, even made some threes. His only 2 misses were threes, and he went 5 of 7 from 3. They was wide open, and then he was attacking the basket after that. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, and 2 steals. 3 personal fouls and a plus 20 and plus minus. Karl Anthony Towns, 29 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 101 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He got a double-double, though, because he had 13 boards. He attacked the basket. He hit some shots from the perimeter. That's what he does and tries to do every game. He had 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 offensive boards, 3 personal fouls, was a plus 21. And plus minus, Josh Hart attacked the basket, and he also hit some threes. Finished 2 of 7 from 3, 4 of 11 from the field for 12 points. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 5 rebounds and 5 assists. He's always looking to make the right play and always attacking the defense a lot of different ways, and he's always moving without the basketball. He also had 1 turnover and a steal in the block. 1 offensive board, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 18 and plus minus. Mikal Bridges, 26 minutes, 10 points. He went 5 of 8 from the field. He ended up having 6 assists. That's the most on the team tonight, which is not a crazy amount, but it is good enough to be able to lead the team. He also did have 2 steals and 2 blocks, and he did a good job of finding good looks every single game, and he did a good job of making them. He also had no personal fouls and was a plus 14 and plus minus. Jalen Brunson played 31 minutes. He got hot in that first quarter, getting 22 points, and he was able to coast the rest of it. He ended up finishing with 27 points. He went 11 of 17 from the field, mainly all jump shots in this one. He also went 4 of 6 from 3 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 15 and plus minus. And then Trey Jemison played 4 minutes. He didn't score a basket because he didn't take any shots. He did have 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a turnover. His rebound was offensive. He had 2 personal fouls and was a 0 and plus minus. Jeremy Sohan, 6 minutes. He ended up having 2 points. So went 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He had 2 rebounds and no turnovers, no personal fouls, and was a minus 3 and plus minus. Muhammad played 23 minutes, had 10 points, went 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover, 4 personal fouls, and was a plus 25 and plus minus. You have to like the fact that he was trying to score inside, but he was still able to knock down the wide open shots that was there for him. Mitchell Robinson didn't score either in 16 minutes, but he did get 3 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, was a plus 10 and plus minus. Ariel played 6 minutes. He missed his only field goal. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and a turnover. No personal fouls, and was a minus 3 and plus minus. Jordan Clarkson, 6 minutes. He went 0 3 from the field, ended up missing every single shot because it was all threes, couldn't make none of them. No turnovers, no personal fouls, was a minus 3 and plus minus. Landry Shamet, he did the opposite. He made every 3 that he basically can take, besides 2 of them, and he went 5 of 7 from 3 and 5 of 8 from the field for 15 points. He had 3 assists, no turnovers, a steal in the block, 1 personal foul, and was a plus 20 and plus minus. Jose Alvarado, 13 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 4 rebounds and 5 assists. You know he's fast, you know he's quick. He's going to try to bring that ball up and try to make a pass that can lead to a basket. He can run the offense real well too. He also ended up getting an offensive board. No personal foul was a plus 14, a plus minus. Tyler Kolek, 6 minutes, 3 points, 1 to 3 from the field. He also had 2 turnovers and no personal fouls and was a -3 and plus minus. And then you look at the Milwaukee Bucks, 17 points for Kyle Kuzma, 6 of 11 from the field, 4 of 7 from three, 1 to 2 from the free throw line. That's the type of game you want him to have. He's been having a more consistent now. And you have to like the fact that he is making his threes. He also had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, no personal foul. Was a -16 and plus minus. You got a bigger performance for Miles Turner. He played 25 minutes, had 19 points. He went 5 of 8 from the field. You know this is mainly going to be threes. And he did also go 4 of 7 from three, but he went 5 of 7 from the free throw line. That's why he scored more points, even though he took less shots. He also had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, but he ended up having 2 turnovers and a block, 2 personal fouls, and was a -20 and plus minus. He's always spacing the floor, always setting screens and trying to find a way to impact the game defensively to the best of his ability. That's all you can do anyway. Kevin Porter Jr., 27 minutes, 11 points. He went 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He was dribbling, creating separation, and shots just wasn't falling as much in this one, and just one of those nights. But he still got 10 assists, and that's a double-double. If you can't get shots for yourself, always look for your teammates as a purpose of playing a team sport. He did have 6 boards too. He also had 1 turnover, 3 turnovers, 1 steal in the block, 4 personal fouls, and was a guy that finished with 1 offensive rebound. Out of the 6, it had -16 and plus minus. AJ Green, he ended up being the only starter for the Bucks to not score in double figures in points. He finished with 7. He went 2 of 6 from the field. That was all 3-pointers. The reason why he got 7 is because he went 1-1 from the free throw line. He also had 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. It was a -17 and plus minus. Ryan Rollins hit a 3 early, but then he only finished 2 of 5 from three and 5 of 9 from the field. Didn't take too many shots in this one, and he got 13 points and went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls, and was a -30 in plus minus. Bobby Portis, 17 minutes, 14 points. That ended up being the most off the bench. He also went 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. This is a really good game from him, scoring the basketball. These are the performances you want to see him do every night, and he's been doing it a lot more lately. He also had 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, was a -10 and plus minus. The Nass's 5 minutes, he missed his only shot, which was a 3, but he did go 1 and 2 from the free throw line. He had no turnovers. He did get a steal and no personal fouls, and was a +1 and plus minus. Pete Nance, 6 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field. He missed his only shots because they was threes. He did get an assist though, no turnovers, no personal foul, was a +3 and plus minus. Zhang ended up playing 12 minutes. He missed all his threes too. He only went 0 of 2 from three, had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and a steal. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a -11. And plus minus, Jericho Sims, 23 minutes. He had 2 points and went 1-1 from the field. He had 4 rebounds. The rest of them was offensive, which was 2. Well, I would say 2 of them was offensive, 2 of them was the defensive. And on top of that, that was the most rebounds off the bench. But he also had 1 assist, no turnovers, a personal foul, and was a -21 and plus minus. Gary Harris, 6 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field. He missed his only shot, which was a 3. And then he also had 1 assist, no turnovers, and a steal, no personal fouls, and was a +3 and plus minus. Gary Trent Jr., 6 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, no personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. Cam Thomas, 17 minutes, he had 7 points. He went 2 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, and a block, 1 personal foul, and a -17 and plus minus. He scored, but he had to work hard for it. He couldn't really make it efficiently tonight. Andre Jackson Jr., 6 minutes, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, no personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. The Bucks shot 43% from the field. The Knicks shot 88 field goals and made 52% of them. 38% from three for the Bucks, 50% for the Knicks. 73% from the free throw line for the Bucks, 88% for the Knicks. 34 rebounds. The Knicks beat them by 10 because they had 44. 24 assists for the Bucks, 33 for the Knicks. And then you see 16 turnovers for the Bucks, 10 for the Knicks. 5 steals for the Bucks, 7 for the Knicks, 3 blocks for the Bucks, 6 for the Knicks, 4 offensive rebounds for the Bucks, 7 for the Knicks, and then 30 defensive rebounds for the Bucks, 37 for the Knicks, 16 personal fouls for the Bucks, 20 for the Knicks. Good game for the Knicks. They ended up coming out shooting the ball real well. They continued to move it. They continued to make their shots. They continued to move without the basketball to get open. They was able to get some good transition opportunities. They was able to still get to the free throw line, and they made them at a good enough clip. And then on top of that, they made their threes really, really good. And this one, the Bucks was hanging in there, and they just couldn't get over the hump because they couldn't get enough stops. They couldn't make enough shots, and it ended up being too tough for them to be able to get back into this game. And the Knicks just stayed on top. Once they got on top, they never got from there, and they should have because they do have the better team. They do have the better players. They do have stars that they can play off of. And I feel like the Bucks just was going out there just doing whatever they could, handling the ball, trying to dribble, trying to find a way to just get their own shot and try to find a way to bait the opponent into giving them an open look for their teammates, and it didn't work enough. And the Knicks just was too much for them to handle in this one, and it was a good game for the Knicks. Not a bad one from the Bucks, but not good enough to win, and they ended up getting dominated by the Knicks anyway. So just a better team handling their business as they should. And on to the next one for both of them. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.